Welcome to a new video on the Black Cat Roundabout works. The A1 has been closed here at St Neots and into the roundabout over the weekend from the 14th of November. That was to allow for it to be redirected, as you can see here where that van is. It's going to be directed onto this new bit of tarmac. It'll pass onto the new road, which eventually looks like it'll form part of the slip road system here at the Black Cat. It'll pass under the new A421 underpass, and by doing this it's allowed the closure of the old road through the middle there. So now none of the old A1 north or south is being used on this side of the roundabout. Next weekend there's another closure on the other side to move the A1 northbound over. So as we look across there, you can see the new road comes through underneath that underpass on the left and then joins the top half of the roundabout. You can also see that new A1 north tarmac on the top right there. So we're looking south here. There's the 421 coming into view now, and you can see the A421's completely removed and they're starting to build up towards that underpass there, which is in use. So this is where the 421 runs into the roundabout. You can see that new entrance onto the roundabout is built there as well. Not used yet, it's only used for works traffic. But the A421's currently completely removed in the middle of this bridge that was been built. So that bridge was the it's Roxton Road Bridge. You can see the Roxton Garden Centre on the other side. The old 421 will eventually be replaced in the middle, continue into the roundabout and fly over the top of the A1. Lots of standing water about. None of the drainage works are complete, obviously, but you can see there the rain from the weekend hasn't pooled as much as people would expect. So there's the A421 route into the roundabout, and soon that'll be built up onto the top of that underpass, you can see, and it'll fly over the top of the A1, which will be built into this roundabout here, and it'll be a nice big junction. Lots going on a Sunday, piling works continuing. And the idea here is they're moving the old roads out of the way to increase the size of this site so they can build a new A1 through the middle. Obviously we're past the halfway point for the scheme now. So it's got about a year and a half left, I think. So this should start taking shape quite quickly. Like I said, on the other side of the roundabout, the A1 North, still running today into the roundabout there. That's going to be closed next weekend and will be moved onto the new bit of tarmac that we'll see in a moment. Here we are again, A1 South. You can see it's closed there as a dig out, effectively piling mud onto where the tarmac once was. There's a truck removing it on the far side. Eventually there will be a full roundabout in place, which will cross over the top of the A1. And then above that will be the A421, which will continue across to Caxton Gibbet. Now, this central section, this was the former A1. You can see the old carriageway is still there from the southbound. A little bit of north still visible, but most of it now removed. But soon that A1 South and the A1 North roads will be removed, and they'll get construction of this underpass underway. No traffic really going into the roundabout today. Well signposted diversions as always. Not sure what it was like on the other side. I came from Bedford way. You can see there the closed southbound carriageway. Not a particularly large amount of traffic going north. Now here's the Marina Bridge, and there's the reason the A1 was closed last weekend. They're putting that culvert in place. Looks like it's flooded, so clearly is working to an extent. And this is the new A1 North carriageway we can see here. Current carriageway running just above it there, and you've got this new wide carriageway that's been constructed. Eventually there'll be, I think, another road from that into the roundabout. The new A1 carriageway will be in that soil. And this is the slip road they're currently constructing, And as we look at the roundabout itself now, you can see all of these pylon rigs in use. And you can see the tip truck on the right being loaded up, work that couldn't have been done just a couple of days ago. Now underway, now the carriageway has been removed. So a little hive activity on a Sunday morning. Looking up, you can see the old carriageways there. Still that little section of A1 North, the A1 South that's just closed. Already looking like sections are being removed. I expect the next time I come next weekend to have a look at the A1 northbound works, that this will be completely different again. And this is really going to develop into the new underpass. Looks like there's a big drain on the left hand side there. Someone suggested that would be. But it's long needed improvements. Quite a lot of water in that section there. I wonder what that's going to be in the future. And then as we look across the River Great Ouse, you can see the bridge works there. And then there's the new road in the distance. So there's that bridge over the River Great Ouse. That'll have the 421 running over it. Quite a lot of water in the fields. I remember how these looked in September last year, after the rainfall we had then. So let's see how these cope in the winter. So the piping ready to be used. And then we return back to the A1 northbound section. Little bits of concrete already in place there. And then just a quick flyover of both sections, showing the works that have taken place. If you follow me on Facebook, you'll have seen this is the reel I posted, showing the works that are underway today. There I am, stood at the bottom, keeping the drone in sight as always. So thanks for watching. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. It's always good to see the comments on the videos. And here's the A1 northbound, which will be moved on to next weekend. So yeah, if you're travelling this way next weekend, A1 North is going to be closed while they move the carriageway over onto this new section of tarmac to really open up this construction site in the middle there and get this scheme towards its end, on time and on budget apparently. So it's a good thing to see. And if you haven't seen it, I posted this on Facebook last week. There's the Black Cat. The kittens are there as well. Can't really see them in the video, but they are there. And they're living on the A428. So do like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.